Welcome back to my channel. Got another video here about German food, and I find it quite interesting because German food is amazing. Honestly, there's probably nothing more to say about it. Let's see if I had this or not.
German cuisine is considered meat-heavy, but the cliché
Sure.
is only partly true. We'll show you 5 typical specialties from Germany, from hearty to...
Special thing I had in Germany when I was there was mayonnaise on fries. I thought that was quite interesting, and I liked it. I never had it before until I went to Germany. It was good. Came back and started doing it here. A lot of people thought I was weird. And also started saying cola when I was ordering Coca-Cola or Pepsi or whatever. It's hilarious to see people's faces. Such a different culture shock. Even though, like, I don't know, I lost my thoughts there.
vegetarian to sweet. Bet you wouldn't have guessed that one of them is actually a German invention. Let's
bet I
start
do.
with the classic, the Schweinshaxe. This knuckle of pork probably corresponds to the image that many people have of German food, served with a side of Bavarian folk music, like here in Munich's Hofbräuhaus. Wolfgang Reitmeier uses basic ingredients when preparing this typical Bavarian specialty, but he's very particular about the origin and quality of the meat.
Sure.
Wichtig für die Zutaten ist die Regionalität. Das ist einfach das nachvollziehbar ist, wo kommt das Ganze her.
And this is how the knuckles are prepared. The front leg of the pork is seasoned with garlic, salt, pepper, and a mixture of caraway seeds. After resting for an hour, the meat goes into the oven for 30 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius to begin with. Then it's basted with dark beer and put back in. After 2 hours, the pork knuckle is basted 2 more times.
Dark beer, that's a little vague, isn't it? Because I know there'd be double bock, which is very syrupy. That's a little too much syrup for me. There's a beer there called Diesel. I believe that's just mixed beer and soda mixed. I think I had that before. I'm not quite sure. But it sounds really good, and I kind of want to try it if I haven't. What do you think? A little vague saying dark beer, because I feel like there's like 1,000 different beers that are completely different, and they're all dark beer.
With black beer and grilled at a high temperature until a perfect, slightly caramelized crust is formed.
That's pretty good. It looks pretty good.
The Schweinshaxe is traditionally served with a potato dumpling and gravy.
I did have that potato dumpling before. It's pretty good. I don't think I had it with this, though. It's been a while since I've been in Germany. I know I had that, and I think I had something similar to that, but I don't think they were combined together.
When boiled, the pork knuckle is known as Eisbein, a dish more popular in northern Germany, where it's usually eaten with sauerkraut and potatoes.
Sauerkraut.
Either way,
Oh,
the
yeah.
pork knuckle is an absolute staple of German cuisine. Time now for something vegetarian. This vegetable is the headliner on many German menus in springtime, asparagus. The season lasts about 3 months.
Asparagus with holiday sauce. And if people out there that don't know, holiday sauce is just a name for like a sweet sauce almost. I'm not quite sure what the ingredients is, but you put the holiday sauce on and then you bake asparagus. Perfect. It is
And during this time,
perfect.
Germans eat an average of around 1.4 kilograms of asparagus per person. Asparagus has been grown in the region around Belitz, south of Berlin, since the middle of the 19th century. The soft, sandy soil here is ideal.
Yeah.
In diesem Sand wächst der Spargel möglichst gerade und er hat keinen Widerstand und weil er auch ein leichtes, der Boden erwärmt sich gut und dadurch kriegt der Spargel auch hier sein einzigartiges Aroma.
Around 10% is green asparagus, which grows above ground, and 90% is white and grows underground.
Now, is it around where I live? I don't think we grow asparagus, but anybody that grows asparagus do you commonly use sand or a very like sandy texture soil like what they're growing it here, or can it be like grown in any type of soil? Like here in Pennsylvania, our soil is more lime. We have a lot of lime deposits here, and which is rich, right? Because we still grow like corn and soybeans, and we do pumpkins and strawberries and pretty much everything. Pennsylvania basically is a mini Germany. Like there's nothing different about it, but maybe like the soil that things are grown in, that's different, obviously. But let me know in the comments if asparagus can be grown anywhere, or is just it has to be specifically to like a sandy, soft soil.
As soon as the tips begin to peek out of the soil, the white asparagus is harvested, mostly by hand. Because of the complicated harvesting process, it was seen as a luxury in the past, which only the wealthy could afford. That's why it was also known as the royal vegetable, or white gold. In Germany, it's served with hollandaise sauce and potatoes. Some have it with a schnitzel, but the absolute spring classic is a vegetarian dish. Asparagus served with breadcrumbs browned in butter. Our next stop, the bakery. This is a specialty that is associated with Germany all over the world, the pretzel.
Now, last time I was in Germany, it was 2019, and I was staying with a friend over there. Me and him were eating pretzels that he just got from the store, and I asked him if he ever had pretzels with mustard, and he didn't, so he got the mustard out, and we both ate it with mustard, and he loved it. And I was actually kind of shocked that he never had mustard before on a pretzel. And here in Pennsylvania, that's like the most common thing ever. You can't have a pretzel without mustard. And I just find that very, very interesting. Even though a lot of German immigrants came here to Pennsylvania mainly, and they decided to have mustard. I wonder if mustard isn't a German thing though. Mustard wasn't a thing until they came over, and the natives were growing it, and then they adopted the mustard and pretzels together. That's interesting. I think mustard is a North American plant, and they probably didn't know it till they settled over here. But it just never went back to Germany. Like the Germans that came over here, if any went back to Germany, they didn't bring it along at all. And that's pretty interesting.
Especially in southern Germany, life without pretzels is unthinkable. A distinction is made between the Bavarian
and I stayed around southern of Stuttgart, so pretzels were everywhere.
And Swabian varieties. The dough consists of wheat flour, water, yeast, and a mixture of salt, malt, and either margarine, butter, or lard. The dough is divided, rolled out, and then skillfully twisted into shape. This takes a lot of practice.
Mm-hmm.
Es ist einmal so, dann so und so. Total simpel. Das ist ja eigentlich auch das, was die Leute am meisten fasziniert. Das Schlingen.
After the pretzels have risen, they're coated with diluted baking soda. Symmetrical and deep golden brown.
That looks
This
good.
is what a Bavarian pretzel should look like.
Yeah.
The Swabian version differs mainly in its shape. It's all about the so-called belly and the thin arms.
Das Wichtige ist an der schwäbischen Brezel die dünnen Ärmchen, die nachher groß werden und der Bauch, der dann schön locker ist und dann auch dann weich ist.
Regardless of your preferred shape, the pretzel is undeniably the flagship of German baking. Could the same be said about our next German specialty? You really have to like eating fish to find out.
Hold on, go back. Oop.
German baking. Could the same be said about our next?
This one looked like from McDonald's. Just the bread's different. Now this down here looks great.
You really have to like eating fish to find out. The
Fish is good.
rolls are particularly popular in northern Germany in
That makes
every
sense.
possible
They
variation.
live by the sea.
Natürlich ein Lachsbrötchen.
Ein Backfisch, also was Paniertes.
Krabbenbrötchen. Bin schon ganz gespannt, wie das schmeckt.
Crab rolls? That sounds good.
You'll mainly find the beloved snack by the coast at little stands like this one in the port of Hamburg, always with fresh fish and usually topped with some onions. The king, or
Delicious.
should we say chancellor of fish rolls, is the one with Bismarck herring. Herring fillets are marinated in vinegar and salt and mixed with mustard seeds, onions, bay leaves, and allspice. The herring is then left to marinate in the spicy broth for a week. It's named after the German Chancellor Otto von Bismarck, who ruled at the end of the 19th century.
Yeah.
According to legend, a local merchant sent him a barrel of the pickled herring and got permission to name it after him. Today, the Bismarck roll is the classic fish roll, a street food that is a must-try for any visitor to northern Germany. Moving on to dessert. The typically German
Yes.
spaghetti ice cream. Typically
Hell
German.
yes.
It sure is. The noodle-shaped ice cream with strawberry sauce and white chocolate sprinkles was created here in Mannheim in southwest Germany.
That's a
Dario
must.
Fontanella, the son of
You
Italian
go to Germany,
immigrants,
that's a must.
came up with this unusual creation in his father's ice cream parlor. It first appeared on the menu in 1969, inspired by a dessert he had eaten on vacation.
Neugierig bin ich an der Theke gegangen und habe der Frau gefragt, da habe ich gesagt, sagen Sie mal, können Sie mir erklären, wie Sie diese Schnürchen da rausgemacht haben? Und dann hat sie gesagt, es ist ganz einfach. Ich habe Kastanienpüree genommen und das habe ich durch eine Kartoffelpresse gejagt. Ja? Und da habe ich gedacht, das ist aber genial.
For spaghetti ice cream a la Fontanella, you need milk, cream, thickener, egg yolk powder, and sugar, plus
Yeah.
some vanilla extract and lemon. The ice cream mixture is made at -8 degrees Celsius. To make the red sauce, strawberries are pureed. Then you're good to go. The vanilla ice cream spaghetti is placed on a portion of cream with a strawberry puree acting as the tomato sauce and white chocolate sprinkles as parmesan. This is definitely the sweetest spaghetti dish you'll ever try.
It's so good.
What are some of the typical specialties in
I
your
want to go
home
to Germany
country?
just to have some. Well, here in Pennsylvania, we got the. Oh wow, I can't even. Chicken corn soup. And interesting about it is that if you go to like Western Virginia or maybe even Ohio or West Virginia, they don't even know what chicken corn soup is. It's like exclusive Pennsylvania Dutch thing. And it's interesting that a lot of people don't know certain foods even if it's only like 2 hours away from where they live. And I'm just so fascinated by it, how in a short distance, how things can be disconnected in a way. People in Ohio don't know this food, or people in PA don't know food in Ohio, and so forth. And how popular pretzels are in southern Germany, but over here, pretzels are pretty popular, but we add mustard to it. But people in southern Germany don't know about putting mustard on their pretzels. It's just interesting how things can travel and certain things are added on in certain areas and not evolve where it originated from. So let me know in the comments of what your favorite German food is, or wherever you're from your favorite food is. I'll have to check out more videos of food around the world, because this whole channel is all about learning other people's cultures and how it's different, either food or just lifestyle in general, where it originated from, how it spread to other places, and how it's different in those certain areas, and how things could have stayed the same for hundreds of years. And I think learning about that can really find just to understand the world itself and maybe grow. I think just trying to understand the world, there might be finally some peace in the world if we learn together and understand where we all come from and how things we do could echo or rhyme the way we live with other people around. We're all one people. We just live in a different part of this giant rock. So it's a little short video today. Let me know in the comments below about your favorite food or food from Germany, or if you've been to Pennsylvania at all. Let me know what kind of food that you liked here and what food that surprised you here that you didn't hear about. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.